The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Mr. versus Mrs. LaGrasso versus LaGrasso, right here exclusively on Vince Russo's The Brand Realm Network. I am the Mrs. part. I am Noelle, and this is my husband. He's the Mr. part. Big Vito LaGrasso, former WWE superstar and international superstar. Woohoo!
It's the BIGV from the LOG, saying hello to all my peeps out there in TV land, podcast land, and just all the land. For all the millions and millions who get to watch the BIGV from the LOG. Hello.
Every week I sit through this, and then it just keeps going and going and going.
Why don't you just shut up and do the show?
Oh, okay. So, guys, this is Vito's sister, Lily Fox, also my best friend, and COVID-19 survivor. Let's give her a round of applause.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on the show, Big Vito.
You better...
My favorite brother, although I do really love Larry.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everybody in this house throws me under the bus. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So we are actually at Lily Fox's house, and I've noticed over the past several weeks there's been a lot of Lily Fox hashtags, so I figured this would be a good time to settle a family dispute. However, first I have to take care of a little business from last week, because Vito, you lost again.
Lost one?
Yes.
You lost because you wanted to know who had a better face. I had 90% of the votes. Vito, you had...
Bunch of jock-sniffing, basement-dwelling, live-with-your-mom mofos who got nothing else better to do but to go against the BIGV from the LOG. And I love that picture on the wall, Max.
Thank you.
I really do.
It's Lily.
No, I was
it's
just saying.
Sister.
I'm bragging
Thank you.
about the pick.
That's good on the wall.
It's the brags.
This is her beautiful new palatial
Yeah,
city.
it is. I have to say, before we get underway, we are in a beautiful, beautiful, brand new $500,000 home with a pool in the casita with a guest suite. And my sis, Lily Fox, and her husband, Presto One, have done a magnificent job of decorating this place. The place looks fabulous. Let's give a congratulations, because not every day you get to live in a home like this. And this is the place where we come to have a good time, quarantine, away from the world, hide, and we're still on a golf course, so I'm at home. This is very good. Congratulations on your home. It's
Thank
very
you,
beautiful.
brother. Love you.
We do quarantine together. That is kind of our thing. So we quarantine together, we hang together, we drink wine together, but apparently one of us in this little group here shares a little bit more than others, maybe a little bit too much more than others, and this is where today I'm going to turn over my Mrs. debate to a Sis's debate. So, Vito, back on March 12th of this year, you felt sick. You had a fever. You actually podcasted. We did Mr. versus Mrs. and you had a fever during the... And you have a fever.
Yeah, I have a fever. I know everything I'm saying is wrong.
And shortly after that...
A fever.
Yes, I tested it during the podcast, and I can pull that clip up if you need me to.
I would like to see that.
Probably.
Okay, we're going to pull the clip
Well,
up.
do you know what March 12th is?
What?
March 13th.
No, do you know what March 12th is?
The day before Preston's birthday.
It is the day that my mom passed away.
Oh.
So I was feeling a little under the weather, blue. So I really can't judge it on that.
Well,
it's documented.
But what's the excuse about March 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th when you were still sick?
I was mourning.
Well, and let's be clear, our mom didn't pass away this March 12th. She's been gone for several years now, unfortunately.
Yeah, since the, 80s.
Yeah.
And,
just a
you know what the
little girl.
sadder thing is that, Lily's nickname is Marge, and...
That's our mom's name.
So, it's tight family.
Okay, so Lily's nickname is Marge. Everybody knows that. Okay, we discussed it before.
They call me Large Marge.
Marge, ho, ho. and Big Marge is Vito's mom. But here's the thing, grieving from the 80s.
Right.
You were sick. You had pain in your chest. You looked
There was
terrible.
no
Your
pain in
eyes
my
are-
chest.
What did
Yes.
he keep saying?
Hold on a second.
It's in my chest. I'm having trouble breathing. It's in my chest.
It's in my chest. It's right here. It's right here. He kept saying.
It's
So-
right here.
I
I'm
never
explaining
said
the
that.
situation.
I was telling you that I'm in pain because of the love I have for you, and I can't breathe without you.
Oh.
You know this is a lie, right? You've
Not
witnessed.
sure.
He wouldn't even let me wash my hair this morning. I had to just go do it. Like, he was like, do you really have to do that? Or couldn't you do it tonight? Okay, so here's the thing. So Vito was sick. He was ill. And our dear friend Lily here had to go away on a trip for work.
Business trip.
This is when the whole Vito tried to hook Preston up. You know, my best friend, his wife here, my dear friend, Vito's sister, tried to hook her up with the redheaded 400-pound 80-year-old with no teeth. This all occurred
We're
around
still
the
going
same
on
time.
that 400
Yes,
pound
I'm
thing.
bringing everybody back. Sit there while I create a picture, please. Okay? All right. So that all occurred then. She came back, picked up our niece, little lady, goes home, and gets a sore throat. She had the coronavirus. She tested positive for the antibodies. She can't smell or taste anything. Nothing. So this is when the debate begins. Vito was sick on the 12th. Preston's birthday is on the 13th. She comes back, is around Vito, and all of a sudden has Corona-19. So here's the family argument that has been going on for quite some time now. Did Big Vito LaGrasso, international superstar, give the COVID-19, the Rona, the whatever you want to call it, to his sister, Lily Fox? I'm giving up my spot today on Mrs. for Sisses. Here she goes. You, as, you know, my representative and a guest on our show, get to go first. And I'll sit here and I will be the moderator and I'll drink this delicious wine.
Well, I think we have to back up because Vito was actually sick for 3 weeks, and it started in February.
I wasn't
Right.
sick for
3
3
weeks.
I've never
Very
been
end
sick
of
for 3
February.
weeks my whole life, except when I had meningitis when I died as a small boy.
That was a
You
long
died
time
and
ago.
were resurrected as a small boy. You tried
I
to
said
tell
when
us
I
you're
almost
Jesus.
When he
died
was
as a small boy.
Oh, almost.
Open your ears, listen to the
And
content.
then our parents realized that they needed a girl because they couldn't just have 3 boys.
Yeah,
So
true story.
then he moved to Orlando so he could be closer to me.
True
True
story.
story. So anyway,
How's Mary, by the way?
she's good.
Sit there.
She's our neighbor. So anyway, he's sick for 3 weeks. We have to beg him to go out to dinner on Friday night. We used to go out to dinner every Friday night. He
Every
wouldn't
Friday.
Go. Wouldn't go. Finally, I'm like, you have to eat. You have to come. Won't have any alcohol because he's sick. What's wrong, Vito? It's right here. It's right here. I don't feel good.
And if you recall, he wouldn't go to Disney with us before your
No
trip.
Disney.
And we were at Magic Kingdom. And who always goes to Magic Kingdom?
So then,
To them.
sick. And he had really bad fatigue. He was always tired.
He
Always
slept
had to
for
sleep.
days.
Days he was sleeping. Days.
Maybe because I
So-
was busy cleaning the house all the time.
No, that's not what really happened. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Then he's around my daughter, so then I'm around my daughter, and he probably exposed me through her, if I had to guess. Or,
Because she stayed with us.
yeah, she stayed with you.
She stayed with us because you were away.
hmm
Preston was working.
So I come home.
Little Edie stays with us.
I never had a fever, but I had the sore throat, and it was almost like I felt like I had bronchitis. I had the same tightness and pain in my chest like he had. And I think Larry's calling us. And
Yeah, it's probably who's calling. It is fine.
then I had, my fever, never had a fever. I had fatigue very bad. By 3 o'clock, I was dead. I couldn't do anything. And I was sick for 2 weeks, but the worst part of it was my whole face and nose was swollen.
So you looked even more like
I
Vito.
Hold on. That shit exploded, yo.
Yeah, it did.
He takes joy in your suffering, just like he does
Mhm.
mine. It must be a family thing.
I mean, if she was a boxer, I mean, you could tell she got hit in the nose. That's how big her shit was,
It
yo.
was bad.
It was bad.
It was
It
bad.
was bad.
I actually felt terrible for her because she couldn't breathe, she couldn't eat, she couldn't sleep. Her face and her nose were huge, and I was like, damn.
He said your face was huge. Sure.
Oh my god. So it
So
took 2 weeks for me to get better. Vito was sick for 3. He's a little older, so it took more time for him to.
he's the
Recoup.
oldest brother.
But I also drank some alcohol and fought it off with tequila, and that definitely helped a lot.
Yes,
Definitely helped a lot.
it did, and they say that does help with the Rona. Now that is Lily Fox's argument as her exposure to her brother Vito. Now Vito, as being the loser this week, already your face is at question with the national public. Yeah, they didn't think so, Vito. You can just look directly at the camera. You say that you did not give your sister the Rona, but documents show the timing lines up perfectly
Now
with
let's be clear
events.
that Vito did not go and have the antibody test, so he doesn't know if he technically had it or not. He's just had coronavirus tests, which are negative since then, which is to be expected.
Okay, so let's clear this up. My sister Lily, she lapses in her taking care of herself. She's very, lackadaisical.
She gets her steps in.
Why am I being interrupted?
Because you're lying, and when you lie, I point it out. Go ahead.
And being that she's been on the go, and she's working, taking care of a 2-year-old, husband, house, moving. Maybe she was a little run down herself, being around the realtors and other people, not staying quarantined. She could have caught the virus from other peeps. Now, being that on the BIG from the LOG, I just, being that I take care of myself, I cleanse, I go to the gym, I wash with alcohol, I really have to quarantine and be careful because of Noelle's condition, where she had a stroke and she had other ailments.
He has no idea what I have. He's
So-
just like, that bitch uses a walker.
But when you talk about the timing of things, yes, I was under the weather. I get sick twice a year. Okay? I get sick twice a year. Once in
Around
about
Christmas.
October, November, or February, March. So it was my
Right
turn to
after
get
Christmas.
sick. So, and I just feel
His
under
turn.
the weather. But it didn't mean I didn't go to the gym, didn't play softball, didn't do anything. And Lily went away on a
saying
trip
he's
on a
exposed
plane. I would like to say on a plane. Not a broomstick like our friend Holly. Can you stop talking while I'm talking? It's very rude. Thank you. Not any broomstick like Holly, our close friend Holly.
I have.
Yeah, what's going on? Anyway, when she went away to work, and then she came back, she was in contact with people on a plane. She was in contact with people who had gotten the COVID-19, and everybody, who was on that trip tested positive. Now, the BIGV from the LOG
He flies, don't worry.
has had 3 tests, and they've all come back negative.
But you didn't test at the time that you were sick. And I want to back up here so we don't get any backlash. We got sick before the whole shutdown and quarantine thing happened.
Yes.
So we weren't out exposing other people. After I got back from my trip was when I was sick, and I was in quarantine for about 3 weeks. And
You
so
didn't
was
see us
Vito.
for a month. And Vito,
Yeah. So we
stayed home
weren't
from
we
work
weren't
when he was
out
sick.
and about doing things in the community, risking other people's lives. It was before the whole shutdown happened.
Well, when you talk about risking people's lives like you do because you're at risk, I am saving people's lives every day.
Vito, how do you feel today?
Beautiful.
Are you sure? Because Regis Philbin died last night. I want to make sure you're not mourning it today and you're at 100%.
I'm
You're
doing
right?
well.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you have this thing with mourning apparently that none of us
No,
knew
because
about.
I was up at 7
And you're
a.m.
like Regis's age. So.
I was
same.
up at 7.
88. And
Went to the gymnasium, got a great, fabulous workout in.
the 88
Did my
year-old amazing.
in-pool Pilates. Everybody was on and everybody was happy. Came back to the crib, got the truck ready to be, maintained so my wifey can drive safely. And to come, of course, to have that vehicle to see Lily Fox here at the Prov.
Yes.
Okay, so Vito, your argument is you didn't have it, you don't have it.
No.
And your argument is Vito
He
had it, exposed you.
All of us.
Everybody, you, me, Lil Edie, Presto, that old lady with the hair and no
Yeah.
teeth. Everybody, he exposed
And we're
everyone.
hold on, and we're still going back to this. And just, congratulations to Lily and Presto, because they celebrated 5 years of marriage yesterday.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
It was Friday.
And Presto survived 5 years. He did survive. And who was his buddy throughout the whole thing? BIGV from the LOG, telling him, like Geico, save your money, go to Bonefish, don't go to the expensive club, spend $100,
We
not
love
300.
bonefish. It's so good, delicious.
But
I've never been to
I was a
Love it?
supporter.
Oh, it's so good, yeah.
I was a supporter of
We
the
have to
Bonefish.
go. We'll go to a family dinner at Bonefish.
But you know what? Vito took me to dinner last night.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, we went to Publix and got sandwiches.
Ooh, I
and
like
came
Publix.
home.
We do like public sandwiches on a Saturday night.
Oh, I
Bunk
left
goes Saturday
I was
night.
going to bring sushi over here, and I forgot I had it in the fridge.
Oh my God.
You know where else we like to eat is Red Robin.
Yum.
Yeah, we do like,
so delicious.
So good.
bottomless broccoli all night.
Bottomless fries.
Let's get real. We
Yeah,
get French fries.
we get fries.
He gets broccoli.
He gets
Yeah, these
broccoli.
girls get the
We tried the
fries.
mozzarella sticks the other night. They were
Oh my
delicious.
God, they were so
Oh.
They were
good.
fabulous. Fabulous.
No, you didn't show up for dinner the other night.
So we love good salad and burgers. So if you have any suggestions on a restaurant where we should try, please let us know.
Let us know. We also would like to try Churro Mania,
Yes.
because we have heard Churro Mania is amazing, and they deliver DoorDash. So yeah, maybe we'll hook that up next weekend. Churro Mania.
Yeah, with all the extra
For
charges.
those of you who don't know, we have been on a hiatus during the quarantine time because Lily Fox had coronavirus. But we do a show on the Big Vito brand called WTF Wine Tasting Friends, where we talk about wine, food, and Disney. It's very good. So if you tune in, we'll be bringing that show back very, very soon.
Now that we're all healthy again.
Now that none of us have the coronavirus.
Now that, Lily is, totally healthy.
Here's the thing, guys. This fight will continue unless you guys vote.
It's about to rain, apparently.
Apparently heavy rain is detected from our phones. Anyway, so this fight will continue. This family feud will continue. I have sided with my sister-in-law because really, he was sick. I told him then I thought he had something pretty serious. We thought it was the flu, which a lot of people thought coronavirus was the flu. It was before the lockdown. I think Vito J. LaGrasso Sr. has coronavirus.
Especially because he had more of the symptoms that they were warning people about, and I didn't have those symptoms.
Correct.
Mine were more like cold.
But
symptoms.
I've taken 3 different tests. One blood
But
test.
you didn't take the antibody test. If we
I've
took it.
taken. No, hold on. You can't. No. I did take the antibody test. I did.
But they did
that's
say
right.
that spaced
False
out, you can get a false negative the further away you go. And he's far away. This is why
Okay,
crowd
so here's the thing,
herd
guys.
immunity doesn't work.
So, in my defense, I've had 3 tests and 3 negator
But you
results.
didn't have a false negative.
Wasn't Negator the villain in He-Man?
Hey, how did you know?
Because his name was Skeletor, sucker. You didn't even know.
Oh my God! All right, guys.
He thinks
Listen,
he says-
we're gonna close this show
No,
out.
we can't close this show out. You're not
We
even
have to
close.
close. We have pool time.
You might have pool time, but we guarantee these people a solid 30 minutes of entertainment.
Listen,
And it's very rare that we discuss you. We never discuss you on our show. So while I have Lily Fox here, I figured we'd clear up a few of the Vito rumors that Vito's been putting out there over the last year we've done this show.
Oh, there's rumors? I would love to hear
Oh,
them.
there's plenty. Let's start off with your Knicks career, Vito LaGrasso.
Yeah.
Vito swears on the Holy Bible that he was a New York Knick under a 10-day contract, and they just made him ride the bench.
Well, yeah, his ass would be riding the bench.
Yeah, but he never had a contract
He's
with
a
the
white
Knicks.
boy.
Yeah, true. He is white. Well, most parts of him are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do you recall any time? Because I asked Larry, and Larry said, "Well, he never got me tickets," which Vito insisted that he did.
Yeah.
I did. No, hold on. That's
He
a lot.
never gave us any tickets or
He
said,
didn't-
hey,
he
fam,
wasn't- he
come
wasn't-
watch me.
Right, he never had a Knicks contract. Okay, so
He
Vito.
probably wrote it up himself and signed it and said, like, yeah, see, I'm part of the Knicks. But
Here's another thing that negates Vito's Knicks connection here. Vito has every contract he ever signed. I came across this WCW contract, and this shit's over 20 years old. So Vito,
Porter.
you kept your well, as far as contracts go, Porter. He has every contract ever. So Vito, why don't you have this Knicks signed contract, but you have a WCW Ted Turner signed contract? Why would that be, Vito?
Because the Knicks contract is very dear to my heart and my first love of sports, so I keep that in a sacred place. so hoarders like yourselves don't get your grimy hands
Oh
on.
no, we are not hoarders. You know, if you had another painting on the other side over here, I would have Mickey ears right now.
Oh, that's so true.
Isn't that amazing? Anyway, that's a side note. Vito claims to have been a professional rapper, that he's been in the studio with not only Biggie Smalls of Brooklyn fame, but Tupac Shakur. Do you recall Vito, other than him being big, being with any big people in a studio, or Tupac, or anybody? I mean, you know, even the Humpty from Digital Underground. I mean, anybody. Anybody has Vito been in the studio with anyone?
I could see Vito being in a studio, probably more with like Run DMC or somebody.
But he never claimed that, so obviously probably.
But Tupac, well, Tupac's been gone for how long now? Well, he's not gone. He's just in hiding, I believe.
Yeah. Was he in St. Thomas? You lived in St. Thomas for a while.
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, okay. So you don't really see this.
Probably in like Wyoming or something.
Yeah. Clearing up all your rumors today. You should feel happy. This
yeah,
is a cleansing
I
for you.
actually think that could be true. I'm gonna go with yes.
Wow, your sister thinks that's true.
Thank
You know, I think it would have been more believable if he would have said Wu-Tang Clan from Staten Island. But he never did.
He
wears Wu-Tang Clan. Loves the Wu.
Not because I didn't run with that crew, all right?
But you wear their gear. Their fresh
That's
gear.
because they give it to me. Complimentary.
Name one member of Wu-Tang Clan.
Baby, I don't want to expose anybody's identity here on the show.
I asked him if he went by something like Old Dirty Viti or something for Wu-Tang Clan, but no, he denied that too. So I tried to tie it.
Well, you know who could maybe we could go visit is Hogan and see what he has to say.
Yeah, because Vito has not taken us to Hogan's
Hey,
at all.
Hogan.
And hi, Hulk. Hi, Terry. How are you? He hasn't taken us over there at all. Not
We're
once.
big fans, and we wouldn't act like.
We're huge fans, but it's right here in Orlando, and he's never taken us. I wonder why that is. Why do you think that is that he's never taken us? Did he take you when you were when he was in WCW?
Oh, he's totally jelly on Hogan.
Are you jelly of Hogan? Is that why he has all the Hogan stuff in the house? Like, he patterns? It's like, is he going to grow a mustache? You think that handlebar Hogan stash?
No, he can't pull that off.
Is that why he wears the...
Yes.
Also
He's jelly of the hair.
Actually, it's because of Jimmy Snooker, but hey, don't be haters.
Well, I've met Jimmy Snooker before, worked with him a time or two before. So Vito as a child, I know he's a lot older than you, a lot older, and that your situations are different as far as, like, you know,
Grown up. Mm-hmm.
Grown up.
Yeah, he was almost a grown
Yeah, he's almost a grown
man when I was little.
So, what was Vito like in his early 20s? Was he the animal he claims to have been? I kind of believe that to be true.
But he was always a gentleman, so sweet.
You're a gentleman.
Would always come check on his sis.
I heard he always took care of his sister, his brother Larry.
Yeah.
I don't know about Eddie, but Larry he always took care of.
Eddie does his own thing.
Yeah.
He don't deserve the love.
Eddie marches to a different beat than we do.
Yeah, and
that's okay.
That's okay. Teach his own. Did Vito ever make you dinner?
Yes, he is a great cook.
Great cook, right?
Really good cook.
Great cook. I enjoy Vito's.
I love when Vito is on the grill.
I'm trying to think, is there anything else that he has claimed to be? Oh, he claims to have been a baker, a shaker, and a candlestick maker, I think is what he says.
That's when I'm pimping hoes.
I've never seen him bake anything, and as you know, I've been with him 11 years now. Have you ever seen him bake?
Well, we did have a baking day at your house at Christmas time.
Did he do it?
So I will say he participated, so I would say yes, he did.
Okay, how about candle making? Have you ever seen him make an actual candle?
I haven't seen him make candles, but I know people do it, so I wouldn't put it past him to make candles. I could see
What
that
is
he
this
does that.
That's what you're
Because,
doing, how you roll
like,
it.
he likes to be romantic and stuff, so I could see Vito making candles. Yes, I could see that happening.
Vito likes to be romantic. I must have missed out on these years.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you complain so much that you don't get stuff. It's like, you know,
I never said I didn't get anything. I just said I missed out on those.
No, isn't
Oh,
that
and you did send me candles when we moved in here. Yeah, so I go with yes.
And he's pretty famous for being a candle sniffer. He likes to go and sniff the candles. Tommy
I
Fierro
agree.
always said you were a candle sniffer.
And if anybody's wondering, the beautiful necklace that Noel's wearing is compliments of the, you know, the big Vito brand. You know, good luck horn, Italian horn. Not everybody gets one, but Noel has. So the gift of gold does
Except
flow
it's in
there.
the shape of a penis, but that's okay.
Oh, am I wearing a D horn?
Oh, D horn.
Oh,
Lucky you.
it's a D horn. It's kind of a crooked D horn. You ever seen a
Yeah.
man with a crooked?
I have.
I don't know, Lil. Maybe if you got one, maybe it wouldn't be just that bad, huh?
I'm good.
Would you wear
She's good. She
No.
doesn't.
I don't need a D horn on my
She doesn't want a D horn. Now I got a
Especially
D
for my
horn.
brother.
Yeah,
Alright.
you better get her a straighter horn if you're going to get her a horn at all. Just my opinion.
Okay.
I thought you ordered yourself a horn too, but you didn't.
I did not.
Let's ask our viewers. We think, Noelle and I, that Vito should move from his country club estate to the Prague so we can be closer together. Right now we're about 30 minutes apart. Maybe not that far.
No. We're not that far away.
Like 15 minutes.
15
Well,
minutes.
We would like
That
to be
much.
like a golf cart walking distance away.
Right, because I
My
don't
brother
drive a
thinks
car.
that's too close.
That's another thing. Give us your opinion.
Let us know.
Send us a message over here at the Big Vito brand. You know, you can always contact me at Magic Tea Spiller on Twitter. Also, there's going to be a vote on the coronavirus situation. Did Vito J. LaGrasso, Esquire, give Lily Fox the coronavirus, or did Lily catch it on her trip and Vito is an innocent soul? We already know tonight about the Knicks thing, guys. Let's just get it out there and say who gave who the corona. You guys vote. You got 5 days to vote. Remember, Vito lost the face challenge, so if you feel sorry for him, don't feel sorry for him because he'll still brag his face is better than ours. You can send us a message at, again, Magic Tea Spiller will have the vote. Big Vito is at the Big Vito brand on Twitter and social media. He is the Big Vito brand, also bigvitobrand.com. You can catch us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, all those places that have podcasts. We are on them all. So go listen to the Big Vito brand. Go hear Virtue's Brand of Wrestling. We'll be back with Wine Tasting Friends, which is our show.
Yes.
I just want to give a special shout out to my man Presto for taking, my sis out, Lil Fox out for a wonderful dinner last night at the Bonefish Grill. They had a beautiful time, drinks at the bar. They had a little soiree, a little movie, a little this, a little of that, but things I can't talk about. But Presto filled me in, and I don't want to embarrass my sis, because, she's all that and stuff. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Presto. Thank you.
My neighbors listen to the show, so let's not give away everything that happened in the pool last night.
Oh, yeah, let's keep that a secret. Vito, don't you have somebody to thank for a belated birthday gift?
Mr. Lawless sent me a belated birthday gift. Thank you very much. I sent it out on Twitter, but I got no response. But I just wanted to say thank you. He sent me an NBA basketball that was on my wish list. And everybody knows basketball is my first love. Thank you very, very much. I was so happy to see that ball. So now I will be shooting hoops with all my former Knicks because they will be coming down to the Orlando area. So, when we get together and we have a shoot around at the bubble, I'll make sure, to get some people some autographs and stuff. And you know how we do.
Do you know whose birthday is coming up?
I was just going to say, let's not forget that this week we enter Noelle's birthday month.
My birthday will be on the
Birthday
15th.
month.
It's my birthday month. I don't get paid for the show, but Vito does. I don't know if you knew that. Vito gets paid for the show. I don't get paid for the time.
I just
the
asked
hours.
Russo for a raise.
For yourself. You didn't ask it for anything from me. I don't get paid for the hours I put into the podcast. I don't get paid for the editing. I don't get paid for the music. I don't get paid for the graphics. I don't get paid for anything. So if you feel so inclined, I do have a wish list. It is available on at Magic Tea Spiller. You can go and check that wish. Say no. But I would like to get presents. I very rarely get presents.
If anybody on the
birthday, just so
Russo
you know.
brand buys her presents.
My brother can be very cheap.
Stingy. That's
Stingy.
right.
It's all about
Stingy.
him.
Really? When we had takeout the other night, was I stingy?
No, because I did the ordering. If you did the ordering, yes.
They would have been stingy.
Eggs for
He
everybody.
wanted us to get eggs at a sushi restaurant. Just eggs. They don't even have eggs.
Now let's bring this up to everyone. We threw Vito the most amazing birthday party. It was a lot of fun.
We shared a video
I'm
with
telling
the
you.
Russo
It was
brand.
so much fun. And Vito was going to have a dinner for us to thank us. Now, we can't go out a lot of places right now, so we're kind of limiting where we go. And not only that, there's, 4 of us plus Lexi, so
Right.
it's hard. Sometimes some people only do 4 to a table.
Right.
So,
And we have little Edie, so we don't.
We can't go out. So we've been ordering food in. And Vito was kind enough to say that he would purchase dinner from a sushi restaurant. Now, we all know if we go out to sushi with just 2 people, your bill can be like $100.
Sushi's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
So when we spent $200, he's freaking out, acting like we went insane. Now, first of all, he could have gotten Red Robin, and that would have been like about
We would have been
$40.
happy.
We
He
would have
offered
loved
it.
it. Yum.
Yeah. It's our favorite.
But no, he went and did the sushi, and now he keeps bringing it up. And do you think he has offered to buy us another meal since?
He said
No.
no.
I'm still paying off the last
He
meal.
said he will never buy us another meal again.
Oh my God. Well,
I think he owes us a meal. So if I win the votes, I think you owe us a meal.
I think that should be the stipulation. If your sister wins the votes, you owe us. It could be Red Robin.
Red
we
Robin.
like it.
We
Listen,
love
I
Red
asked him to
Robin.
take me to Burger King last night, and he didn't take me to Burger
I
King
know.
again. I'd be happy.
because the lines are long. And, all right,
It goes
you know
quick.
what?
It goes quick.
I'll buy you some egg rolls from Chili's.
You like egg rolls from Chili's. It's like the time you bought Preston a cake, and it was your favorite cake.
Oh my
That
God,
was
haters.
Anyway, it's my birthday month. If you care to send me something, I do have a wish list. Plenty of things on there. I lost weight. I need new clothes. There's some clothes on there.
And I
There's some
did buy the
Disney
clothes.
Great.
There's some Disney items on there. Thank you very much. There's some Disney items on there too. Some fun things. Go ahead, check it out. It's on Magic Tea Spiller on Twitter. Is there anything else that you would like to plug or put over, Vito?
Well, you guys still have time to go to my wish list and get me something for my birthday.
His birthday's over. It's my birthday now.
We're
If you'd
moving
li-
on.
If you'd like to,
Moving
help me celebrate Noelle's birthday and you want us to get gifts on the same day, that would be wonderful.
Oh, you should send her a gift card to go out to dinner. That would be nice.
Red Robin,
Yum!
yum!
It's so delicious. If
I'll
you haven't
take
tried
you.
Red Robin's burgers, you've got to go.
I love that salad we get with
Oh,
the
it's
chicken.
so good.
We'll go.
All right, fine. I don't want to talk about food. I got a pool to do, okay?
Okay, so let's close this out.
Close it out.
5 days to vote. Coronavirus. Who did what to who? And we'll see you right next time, right back here next time on the Russo brand. And you're always welcome to come
Thanks
anytime.
for having me, guys.
Guys-
Thanks for coming over and
Thank you,
taking the
guys.
show on the road.
All
Oh,
right, guys. We will see you next week. Have a great week. Stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.